All right, abusuya mo bia kwa ba ha news Ghana TV so ana se na Agyei TV GH osonfo se frankly med nsema etwagu etebrew 2026 31st January ebeye interesting pa adentia because eho na NPP amanyoko the largest opposition party of this country amukoshia no moyi bano dani anasa flag bearer ya obedie ni mu akotu franka de ama party no na nei amanfo kan nsemo ama nsemo no no hye nipa akwa ne nsema betodwa eye kofi frempon kwadwo frempon ya ono ewo wenchi no no ana APC that's parliamentary candidate na nsa betoto odwa sai abrante na kobu kotodwe apa honorable Kennedy Agyapomg I chese enya sanketo ne mu ena wabeyi ne ho ano a waka nsem bebre abusua yankone nkotie eye kwadwo frempon ne nsema ode tudwa fa achawpa ya ode ko Kennedy Agyapomg no yankobra
ayi kwame enachi ena minya ko bebre say aba social media so say from ko bunko toje apa Kennedy Agyapomg ewo wenchi
ana ukopa cho
ebi o kwame men kopa cho na nemu wa ka ne say honorable Kennedy Agyapomg ba wenchi and me as PC for 2024 MPP no the campaign graciously gave me an opportunity to say menkasa nti menkasa na me say party no attempted yabem to do presidential primacy across so much a friend is saying disquiet between camps because we too money way no we are too money way and a party nankasa so no ya idea baako nti sa we too money way anyway nyai na ade baako na yen come together because they come together and you between form the government in 2029 na party for now wenchi na Ghana nyina no minim say ensem hyehomobo minim say obofour woni pa bebre mu aninti me de chopa kotodjogu form and sadan sayam near a system of nyina no yasremo they should forgive us I want to be bunko today kwame bunko today mama mensaso no and then we say picture no buy and say blogger bio say why we not say and Kojo is connected na Kojo is connected now and America for Australia for from them show I say no just sanity and the sanity can name me say honorable Kennedy Agyapomg campaign crown officially I'm sure say they don't think say I'm working for them. You know, I say, oh, I have to clear the air because sebi. Even though I'm not working for them, no, it doesn't mean say I detest them and I hate them and I say I don't like them because in the end, no party me the bako. I'm devoted, absolutely devoted to the quest of Dr. Baumia to become president. Absolutely devoted, Kwame. And on 4 basic principles. Yeah. 1, Ngege say repetition makes the president. And repetition is the key to winning the presidency in Ghana. Okay, Kwame, President Obofour repeated. President Atamils repeated. President Akufo-Addo repeated. President John Mahama repeated. Now, almost circumstances were different. President Mahama lost almost 1 million votes as sitting president, but he was repeated and he became president again. President Kufuor did not even cross 40% in his first attempt in 1996, but he was repeated and he became president. President Akufo-Addo, he went 3 times. In fact, he lost the court case. He lost by about 26,000 votes. He got repeated, and then he became president. President Atamils, on also 2000, he lost. 2004, he lost. And then 2008, he became president. If you say the underlying principle, and I said the underlying factor to becoming president in Ghana is a repetition. And Michelle will say, repetition, it makes sense. It makes sense of 3 reasons. 1, Kwame has said, when you must you go na wo dey wo hwehwe me bo ana I didn't know on your why a campaign around the whole country. What could be when Kofana catcher so you ever come out? That's all now to say, it be a mistake now, young Tom, if we are. What by what pain in Kwame? So what saying could be you are, Namin Chadie, you are better placed to correct those mistakes. On the basis of that, no. Mimi say Honorable Kennedy Agyapomg and no ben pain and no kubiwa and I say Honorable Dr. Brian Ampong and no ben pain and no kubiwa and I say Honorable Dr. Duchum and no ben pain and no kubiwa and I say Honorable Kennedy Agyapomg and no ben pain and no kubiwa and I will back them. And don't you know I back Dr. Mahamadou Baumia. Sometimes
Obi ebisa se. Omo ni Dr. Baumia ne second coming ni adwuma no. Question mbusa ne se mo kan say oh the three northern regions no wo mbeto wo mo nyina antimi anto the Zongos who vote anto papa no we kremoni omo anto enti the question mbusa say this time the na besesa.
Question I would be some evidence. Okay? In every election, the factors are different. There are extrinsic factors, there are intrinsic factors. There are factors from within, there are factors from without. There have been instances in elections Zombo communities are Tuamae, but the next round, the next situation, it is Tuamae. There have been instances in elections your projections uncle. In 2008, there was absolutely no reason and we should have lost the 2008 elections. And so, you can't use one outcome to say, oh, Sadia and the Mbungu. Baby, that's a so I can say, if Zongo community is not trauma, if Northern community is not trauma, now we understand better why they didn't vote, and therefore we will correct it, and we are better placed to correct it. Silent humanity. When we made elections were wenchi in 2019, 2020 for 2020 elections. Kwame, me third. But me tell na me say, I am man to me, we are man to me. Me teaching someone say, Sadia, okay, the next election I hear went to 2023. If we had dwelt on the fact that some places didn't vote for me and therefore they should jettison me and I say they should get rid of me and cut the next outcome into me into some elections there you learn from when you fall. We teach some say and some way it's about it. Kwame, me did say kusasa krana almost someone to my because Oman to my because Dr. Maria Mampushino. Me did say if we work well there, then you explaining issues so sure in 2028 it might actually become our World Bank and I might actually become one of the places that will flourish the most. One electoral defeat assigned to certain reasons does not mean say because that's why we have to correct it. Now you bear pain you bet you guys. Sometimes I give you a friend of positional equity and a positional integrity. Kwame, say me when your example. We call went to 2016 and go for 2019 and go for basic from Paul. One free went to gra. One free takrade. In fact, I'm to me D class and me attack Van Dam. I'm from D Van Dam. They are my opponents to be. I was going from Paul Fluency. Now could you from Paul na Abana or the Kakotana on forward for home. But almost share my hookah after 2019. Almost when Tiana Meba me 4 grandparents in Afriwenchi. Me mama and papa in Afriwenchi. Don't say when Tiana Meba. When she baby when she baby I'm dimbi. It is our next campaign I hear primary no. Sa campaign no anyejuma. Because among positional integrity and now positional authority, sometimes Kwame, it takes time for the public to trust you. Sometimes it takes time for the public to assess you. Who say, Baumia cry, say, on cano cray, and I say, and no crow. I'm saying, Baumia, not some other Baumia cano. I'm saying, no crow me by and just at time. No. So, and not in a free SHS, no matter how life changing it was, we had to take it to elections 3 times. As I'm confronting chances, win and the person. Into sometimes, no. Public space, no, difficult to track. I mean, so why radio, so because 25 years, I'm going for the calculation, why radio, 15 years. For first 5 years of radio, no. Now, go for crying, you say, oh, you brutal, sir. It hasn't changed much.
Debbie.
But the consistency, the vast knowledge available.
What is that? Me bank crank no, I'm moving that the school cramming go video.
So
because with that unadulterated tree, no.
But what you are over time, let me say we are wrong about crime because public space, no, the public space is first filled with skepticism. People are skeptics or are skeptic about the public space. You know, the first who public space because we don't kind of credit, we do control, we did, but over time, no, they are able to assess. No more we say, Papa, we are small canoe, and you know, correct. Young fan channel, near trying near beer or no bit to me day change na your panel abba. And I'll come here. Sometimes
my make up a who I am time fat guest in my studio. Yes, I say I am time fat guest in my studio via telephone. Yes, what be so? I'm fat.
So, and since I say, Obian will say the fact that you are able to get people on the phone. Amount to be doing come over and so guess back over to now 1 hour. No quantity or no monopolizing radio. No, now same come out episode in the crowd also person discussing agenda. Be I won't they say so you know that's making and come over because no chance now because message show no. So the public space of skepticism about the public space no. It takes time for people to trust you. And it applies to politics as well. Anything else will be bad first. Like I say, oh, that's the way the Africans were about. Africans say, say. Into a social construct. I want public space. You can't do anything about it. Until so first. That's why the public doesn't trust you up. And that's why the public doesn't give you their voter. And not just say, Sebe, or would detest one answer, who be you are, or more farmer. That's coming. Sometimes when you act the things that you say, you act like a president, you show leadership. You can see me now, public who say, Papa, if we entrust the government into his hands, if we entrust the country into his hands, obetumi aye adwuma no. Enti kwame me no de bia me kase. Hwe party ne yade baako. Sebe me wenchi me 2 elections na me ni na. Nkofo bi won ma they neither voted for me in the first or the second. Obi okra second one okra no pese obu ben call for but enne kwame enne me san nkofo ne nam de bia me ne omo ne nam. Sometimes no say if me ni obi afa and not just say Sebe I should attract this hate and now I say so I should detest the person. That's not the way it works. Politics and kisa name the mission of politics when kwala Jane say and then if you are not kwame teacher say nya but what now be say circumstances say me kwame enye adwuma na se me didi kwame atem me dinu kokonsa e bi kwama kokana yo hasem and I say how do I work with kwame in that regard. So you know me ni say Sebe the fact say ebia I don't prefer Ken and I say I don't prefer another person to Dr. Baoyam means say I should be a loggerhead to them, Debbie. But many there, I am devoted to working for Dr. Baumia because Mijidi said he represents our best effort, our best chance at winning the 2028 elections. Ultimately, no, Kwame, it is the delegates who will decide. But maybe my camp is with Dr. Baumia.
All right, I'm going to win in someone. Kojo Frimpong a oye PC e parliamentary candidate 2024 elections no ninsam a ode abetudwa ene abenedie ne apresie ene niam ahodo a okan no se on de onkopa aka Agyapong che obia na echewpa wo party nyina samomien fodo ne nipa bedi chebi che samomien fodo se be yatumi no ebetumi abedi ho ona ya adwen a odofo na ado comment aba na nya adwen so the same thing for comment bra like program na chef man kofo nyame adoma yensan hia biem ye frem se Frank Makrao.